welcome back to another morning word. God bless you. Thank you for joining us. For those new to this is where we share a couple minute video, really just sharing from our own or my own personal Bible study. Why? I just wanted people to get you to understand that the Bible is not some ancient book. It's the living book, okay, that wants to bring you life. And the Bible says, listen, I come to bring you life and life more abundantly. Okay, and the way that we do that is the way that we change our thinking. And God's like, yeah, I want you to think like me. Now imagine for a moment if you could think like God in your career, your marriage, your family, through your bad times. True, your life will go from here to here. And the reason I can testify to that, God has taken my life from here to here. In the good times, He's taking me through, and He's taking me to mountaintops that I never thought I would reach. So let's really get into this. We're reading from the book of Leviticus, okay? And we're going to be reading from chapter 19, verse 31, and it reads this: "Do not turn to mediums or seek out spiritualists, for you will be defiled by them. I am the Lord your God." Now we're going to entitle today's morning word, "Who do you trust with your spiritual health?" Now as humans, we're made up in different parts, right? We have the body, so you've got that, the fleshy bit. We got the mind, so we've all got a brain and think the way that we think, but we also have a spirit. So we have spiritual things like love and all those things that are spiritual. They're not of the mind, they're of the spirit. Now, we all should be taking care of all three of those areas. So if you're trying to take care of your body, you'd go to the gym, right? And we recommend you training 3-4 times a week to keep the body in peak condition. We also should be feeding our minds every day. Every day we should be feeding our minds positivity, because what goes in is actually what comes out. People fail to understand that. So what's coming out of your life right now tends to be the things that you're thinking about. But what about the spiritual life? What about how you're dealing with your spirit, your emotions and things like that? We don't know where to tend to go with that. That's one of those areas we're like, well, I know about university for the mind and books and stuff like that. I know about going to the gym and stuff, but where do I go for my spiritual needs? And unfortunately, a lot of people will be going to people who read tarot cards. People will go to spiritualists. And the Bible says right here, listen, don't go to those people. Okay, they will defile you. They won't bless you. It will defile you. Okay, now here's the thing. If you're going to check out a gym, first of all, you go and tour the gym. You have a look around and see, does it have the right equipment? Is it the right atmosphere? Okay, do they have qualified staff? You do that. If you was going to a university to sort out your education, you'd be looking at their past results. You'd be looking at their curriculum. You'd be looking at what they've got mapped out for the year. And you would walk around the school, especially if you're sending your kids somewhere to have their mind elevated to a peak condition. But what about when you're looking to the person who's going to guide you in your spirit? Should you not do just as much research, if not more? This is the most powerful thing, is your spirit. The most important thing out of all three is your spirit. But we'll just take anyone's word for it. Some guy, some gypsy who's coming down and they say, I can read your card and tell you your future and tell you how to deal with your spirit, okay? And we'll trust them. We know nothing about them. Well, God says, listen, I want you to trust me. Well, what I've given you is the Bible. Okay, you can learn about my character, you can learn about my ways before you even talk about trusting in me. Okay, or even read me. Okay, I've given you all the churches, I've given you pastors, I've given you all these people, okay, that you can find out from. But the number one thing to know about me is the Bible is this. So it's a little bit longer today. So listen, here's the question of the day. The question of the day is this: are you trusting the right person with your spiritual needs? Now, as I said, the lesson of the day, you can go to the gym, sort out the body. You can go to university, you can read books, sort out the mind. But you've got to sort out your spirit, okay? And there should be only one person that you trust, okay? Not the con artists that we see out there. And there's unfortunately a lot of con artists all trying to deal with the spiritual side of us, okay? But there's only one person that you should be trusting with your spirit, and that's God, okay? For me, Jesus, man, okay? They're one and the same for me, okay? But there should only be one person. You should be trusting man with your spirit. You should be trusting God with your spirit. So listen, here's the action of the day. The action of the day is this, very simple. Stop seeking out con artists or people who are trying to cheaply get one over you so you pay. Okay, God never asked you to pay for anything. Okay, He freely gives. He freely gives, so because He wants to bless your spirit. So stop looking out for con artists and seek God who gave you His spirit. Okay, you got God's Spirit inside of you. Who's the best person to consult you of how you deal with that or how you get that to peak condition? It's got to be God. So God bless you. Thank you for joining us for another morning word. And as we always say, God's gift to us is life. What we do with that life is our gift back to God. God bless you. Obviously, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get these videos Monday to Friday. And obviously, please share these out. Okay, let's start blessing the world with what we say is the book of life. God bless you. See you soon.